Um, Happy everything, actually. It's still the new moon. We are in the eclipse portal now. Um, Second day of Ramadan, Ash Wednesdays, a lot going on. But all of what started kind of like yesterday, there's been a lot going on, just energetically, period. But happy all of that, okay? And happy risings, period. Just a beautiful day to say thank you and feel blessed for waking up. So let's start there. Hi, baby girl. My cat is clingy today, so she is joining us this morning. Hi, baby. She might not meow, but her purrs are very loud. Hey, Antoinette. Good morning, girlie. Morning. All right, so yeah, here we are. I got my drink. I'm staying nice and hydrated. Want to wake up? I got my cards. Got my protection. I'm ready to dive in. Let's see what type of insight we can uncover right now. Girl, sweetie, you gotta watch out. I gotta use the table. Jade, mama, I gotta use the table. You gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, come on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so we got the Five of Cups. Oh my God, the cat. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. She's just, ah. I wish you guys could see this right now. Like, she's just on my shoulder and climbing it. Ooh. All right, so we have a little bit of a, it could be somewhat of a rocky day today. I'm not even gonna hold you guys, all right? I'm gonna be totally honest up front. Black and white. We got the Five of Cups. Next card is the Tower. Right after that is the Three of Swords. Okay, and that sits as the overall energy. For somebody, you might be facing some type of challenge, some type of separation, breakup. And I'm not projecting this, I'm literally just reading the cards, okay? We have three pretty heavy or not so I guess positive cards that started out in a row. We got the Five of Cups, the Tower, the Three of Swords. Somebody could have woke up heavy today because the energy was super strong yesterday. So depending on how you were able to deal with that, cope with that energy, um it took a lot to transmute. It took a lot to alchemize. So if you were on top of that, good for you. But for the rest of the collective, I understand. Things are pretty heavy right now. So in the event that you woke up heavy today, or that this is you, this is going to resonate with you. You're one of the ones that will have a pretty heavy day with these separations or challenges here. Because I see disappointment. Because you got the Three of Swords as the overall energy. So overall, it's going to be like, oh my goodness, like, okay, no, this day needs to end. Like, okay, that's enough. All right, I'm ready to put this down. It's probably going to feel really heavy, okay? Let me keep going because I want to give you guys some type of advice. I don't want to just, read the negatives. Hi, Flora. How are you, sweetie? Welcome. Oh, okay, boom. So you got the Knight of Wands. Here's the silver lining. So although it may be somewhat of a heavy day, the last couple of days I keep getting warnings. Yeah, it's this is definitely a warning. And we're gonna get into that segment of this morning tarot tea and coffee when I read out any warnings or, anything we should watch out for. But the way this energy is coming in is pretty strong, and it's something that you would receive a warning for because it might be a little heavy. There's not a way to dodge it, really. When it comes to the Tower, this is usually something that's inevitable, okay? So it's going to be uncomfortable with this Five of Cups. It's not something that's like, oh, man, like, I love this. It's a Five of Cups. And usually that means crying over spilled milk. But you got the Five of Cups and a Three of Swords as the overall energy. So I think that's just emphasis on the fact that, it may be a downer of a situation. But yes, this Three of Swords as an overall energy is dealing with some type of heartache, some type of disappointment. Yeah, in that sense, because something's being dismantled. That's what the tower is. Something's coming down. Something is in a place right now that's not as strong as you think it is, and it could be in the place of a blessing or something that actually is aligned for you, and maybe you find comfort in it, or maybe you're just used to it, or whatever it is. It might be a little tough for you to watch this crumble or come down or move away from or separate from. Okay, and but you're going to realize there is a realization in this that now is the time. So you could have maybe been getting some type of clues, insights, hints before, letting you know, hey, this isn't really it. This isn't really it. And maybe you're being a great person, or you're just trying to be optimistic, or maybe you just totally overlooked it and didn't pay attention to the warning at all. But that's my action last night. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, yes. I totally remember that, Antoinette. I totally remember that. Yeah. Right, because you got the Nine of Pentacles. I remember. Well, yeah. Your reading was actually a good one, in a sense. This, I feel like it could be related to this too as well. As far as like what's to come today, I still feel like you can definitely tie that into the message that they were trying to give to you, because something's coming down here with this tower, and it's a obvious thing. It's blatant. You're gonna know, like when it happens, you're gonna know. Yeah, it's all gonna make sense. But we have the Knight of Wands that combats that. After the Three of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands in line with the Tower. So this is a good thing, because this has a lot to do with your productivity. Okay, here we go into that, because they were saying something like this and you're a Nine of Pentacles. But it has something to do with your productivity with this Knight of Wands. Okay, so depression can't hit a moving target. Something about today may leave you a little sad, disappointed, but you don't have to stay in this energy. You don't have to wear this energy, own this energy. You can actually get to moving. You can transmute the energy. You can work with the times here. Again, we're still in the eclipse portal. So all of that quantum leaping can absolutely still happen. It's a portal. It's not just the day, oh my goodness, I missed the solar eclipse, I'm late for my manifestations. No, we are in the portal from the solar to the lunar, the full moon, which is March 3rd. So we have time, and you utilize this time to the best of your ability. There's a lot going on. Like I said, yesterday was very energetically heavy for a couple of people who didn't necessarily, I guess, get control of the push and the pull of the heaviness of yesterday's energy with all that's going on in the cosmics. But yeah, depression cannot hit a moving target. With this Knight of Wands, stay busy, stay focused, stay productive. It's okay, whatever this is that may like come before you, whatever it is that may hit you. It could be the rug being swept beneath your feet. Whatever it is, don't stop there. Keep moving. Stay busy, okay? Sometimes these things are just temporary. It's just that, which is probably why this Five of Cups is here. This could very much so be temporary. Again, we are reading today's energy. And a day is very minuscule compared to your life, right? That's so tiny. That's so small. So, this could very much so only be the energy of today, but in the event that it is, don't let this carry on to tomorrow. Keep it moving, keep it pushing. We are calling in different energy and a higher frequency, okay? These things sometimes are inevitable, and we do have to face the ebbs and flows of life, where we're on a good, we're on a high, things are going great, and then we have to deal with some things like this. It's okay. This is how we learn lessons. This is how we build character. It's not the only way, but it's one of the ways, and this is the way that we're going to transmute the energy, right? We're going to make it work for the best of our ability. We're going to let it benefit us in some way, So it's okay to have a day like this. Just feel the feels and keep moving, Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Yes, we are protected. Say that, Internet. I love that. Ooh. Okay, Internet, that was right on time, because right after this, I didn't even pull the last couple of cards. I got so excited. Right after this, we got the Six of Wands, and heavy on we are protected, okay? Because the Six of Wands plus the Knight of Wands, that would be 7 wands, and that means protection. But Six of Wands means victory, success. So that card alone ensures that, you're going to win. You're going to be good. Like, it's okay to experience the ebbs or the flows or the downside of things a little bit. Like, just don't make it seem as if you have a bad life or you're on a downside of your timeline. Don't make it bigger than what it is. If it's just today, leave it in today and let it be the small thing that it is. It's temporary, okay? Whatever it is, you can get past it. Just stay moving, stay ambitious, stay energetic, stay focused, stay optimistic. Don't sit there and dwell. Don't be attached to the negativity. Don't be attracted to the negativity. Nothing negative looks attractive right now. Not the gossip, not the complaining, not the moping, none of it. All right, we are high vibrating and we're constantly calling in better. No matter what our right now looks like, we are constantly calling in better. We're always reaching our highest node. All right, so yeah, just being totally honest, this is what you got up for today. Five of Swords and the High Priestess, that's good because we are all knowing. Ashe, yes, we are all chosen ones, especially the ones who tap into my channel. Because my collective is like that. But yes, we are all chosen ones, okay? So to open our third eye, tap in, relate to all that's around us, get the messages that we need to receive, see everybody outside of us as a god or a goddess or an angel or some type of message or, you know, something. We can take everything else. Everything is divine. Everything. The tree is divine. The homeless man on a corner is divine. We can find all of these messages and just blessings and all these things in everything. And that's also been a theme. I don't know why. That's not even the cards today, but like, okay, so I guess I should say it again. Make sure you're always aware of where your blessings lie. And the moment you realize how blessed you are, say thank you. Because the blessings are right here, and that's how we keep them flowing, okay? So start with gratitude. Say thank you for your blessings that are right here, and watch it magnify and grow. But yes, as far as today, what we have ahead of us, and maybe somewhat of a disappointment, it is just a today thing, okay? Let the energy flow, stay busy, stay focused, stay moving, get away from the energy if you can. If you can't, just be in control. You do that by staying grounded. Stay grounded and be in control of yourself, how you show up, how you respond. Don't let anybody control you. You got this. Disappointment does not have to mean, hi Jade, oh my gosh, the cat. Disappointment does not have to mean dwell. It doesn't have to mean that. So I feel like I got this. I feel like I got this. All right. Let's tap into the warning side of this. What warnings can we expect? Are there any warnings ahead for us today? Heads ups, warnings, anything we should be aware of or cautious of? Miss Ma'am, you're gonna have to move your head, honey. Jade, wasting time, photo proof. Okay, so somebody may have some type of legal issues. I saw the word immigration, but really what I wanted to say was separation. I don't know why I saw separation on there. But yeah, this card says court, judges, immigration, lawyers. I feel like something's going to be in regards to some type of like legal issues or contracts or paperwork today. Maybe you didn't reach the deadline or you didn't have something that you necessarily needed for it, the right paperwork, the right clearance. Literally, I'm just reading whatever comes to mind. And if it resonates for you, then that's for you. Photos could be very significant to somebody right now. Somebody could be watching your photos. I'm seeing here that they're curious about what you're doing because you're not really telling them of any updates. I don't know who that's for. Oh yeah, and for the ones who are focused on your pictures, when I was like, oh yeah, photos could be very significant. For the ones who are looking at your photos, they are doing so through fake accounts, or this could be you. And if it is you, whoever it is, they're wasting their time. If it is you, you're wasting your time because I'm hearing this person knows, or if it's them, they're wasting their time because you know. All right. Oh yeah, definitely online stuff happening. Wow. Another card just came out. Yeah, definitely online, social media, something could be significant with you watching their account or them watching your account. Stay away from all of that, all right? No negativity today, okay? These are just the heads ups. Heads ups. That is so cute. I think I'm going to stick with that. That is so not correct, but it sounds adorable. And I keep saying it for like, I don't know. I just keep saying it like that. Anyway, hey, Candy Girl. How are you, sweetie? Welcome. All right, let me get any advice or ancestral messages for today. We actually sped through this. Not to rush or anything. Oh my goodness, thought I just did that to the cards. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's see what ancestral messages we have in here for you guys. So what kind of guidance we can leave you with before y'all prosper today. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So here's some silver lining. Because that message this morning was definitely strong. But here's some silver lining. Okay, so yeah, definitely has something to do with some type of contracts or binds or agreement, all right? The Devil came out. It's not the first card, though. The first one was the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, overall energy, 3 of Cups. Things are going to change. I think in the beginning, whatever this bind was, whatever this contract was, it felt really good because you got this 3 of Cups over here as the overall energy. So it felt really good. It felt like a congratulatory moment, something to celebrate. But bless you. But bless you. But wow, bless you. My goodness. But yeah, it quickly turned into, I guess you were just focusing on the devil energy, like, wow, you know what? I'm stuck. I made a bind with this person. I am stuck in an agreement with this person. I already agreed to open a business with this person. I agreed to marry this person. Whatever it is, it's some type of bind agreement or something, okay? And before maybe earlier today, whatever that insight was when we first started pulling cards, maybe it's going to be that very person who you have some type of a disagreement with. It could be your spouse, it could be your business partner, or wherever this bind lies, all right? For some of y'all, I said you're going to have like legal issues. So it could be like, you know, with your lawyers or your legal team or something in regards to that, maybe a conflict with the judge. But anyway, you're in a bind some way somehow, and in the beginning you felt this was the best, this was best for the situation, this was best for you, this was a good idea. And then eventually, you know, something happened where there was some type of challenge, whatever, and now all you see is the devil. Now all you see is the fact that you are binded and bound. So it's uncomfortable for you, all right? But this is all that you focused on. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the devil, and the 3 of Cups now. Now it's a little more comfortable with you to be in this energy. Like, it's going to turn around. Wherever this disappointment was in the beginning of the day, it's not going to stay like that. The Wheel of Fortune, things are going to turn in your favor. And yes, you may still be bound to the situation, person, environment, place, whatever. But it's back to being celebratory. Like, we don't have to dwell on the energy anymore. It's back to being happy again. All right. The World's Page of Cups. The Lovers, 9 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so with the World card,
Have a good day.
thank you. With the World card, that's in line with the devil energy. So the bind, yeah, like I said, whoa. Actually, it could be coming to a close. Because like I said before, you guys were focused on the devil energy and the fact that you were bound. But now it's something to celebrate, but also with this World card here, and that's in line with that devil card. It's something to celebrate because you've reached the closing of something. You're at the end of a timeline. So whatever challenge that was there, there's no more. If you guys needed to level up in a way, you're absolutely doing that, because the world card symbolizes the mark of an ending and a beginning. So something's ending and something's starting. But what's ending, because it's in line with the devil card, are those challenges or anything that just made you focus on the fact that you were bound, and that was it. All right, Page of Cups, the Lovers, Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups. For whoever this resonates with, there's a lot of love energy on the table. So this could very much so be with a romantic partner. For those who it resonates with as a romantic partner, the Page of Cups, this has a lot to do with immaturity. All right, someone's really, really young in a situation here, or just not operating in their strongest emotions that they possibly can. They're not tapping into those, deep, strong, tough, not tough, but um, emotions that they're able to like articulate at the very least. Maybe this person threw a tantrum, or this could be you. If this is a lover, I'm seeing immaturity here. Like somebody wasn't accessing their emotions or tapping into their emotions, managing their emotions to the best of their ability. Right after that, we have the Lovers card. We got the Lovers and the Devil. Those cards look exactly the same. It's just the Lovers is the light side of it, and the Devil would be, the fact that you're bound. Sex can bind you to somebody. Children can bind you to somebody. So something in regards to that, all right? Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. You guys have been here, done this. For whoever this resonates with, you guys have been here, done this. Wow. And this is the part where we ask for ancestral messages and guidance. And they're tapping in like this. Okay. Okay. So you guys have been here before, all right? And maybe you guys aren't tackling the situation that like you need to, because you're not realizing the test that it is. You're not realizing how you guys are supposed to come together, do this together to overcome it. With this Page of Cups here, like I said, somebody in a situation is very immature, but it's going to take you guys to focus on the positive of things and do this together. It takes two to tango. So if your frequency is up here, you're vibrating up here, whoever this immature person is, they're going to have to rise to your frequency to work with you here. Other than that, it's not going to work. But I see here, like, there's some type of like imbalance, and that imbalance is going to show as that's projected to, like, be shown to you today. You got the Tower card earlier. That's not the most comfortable card to get. So the Tower card, when things come down, it's like a sudden upheaval. Or I saw a 222 on the timer just now. 2222. 2222, yes. 2222 on a timer just now as I said that. But it takes two to tango, okay? Both of you guys are going to have to do this. Whoever's the immature one is going to have to rise the mature one's frequency, and you guys are going to have to choose the situation. Not even necessarily choose each other, just choose the situation, but y'all are going to have to do it together. Y'all are going to have to do it with each other. Y'all have done this before. Queen of Cups, yeah, choose each other. Show that soft side, that compassion. I just read a post today, and I think this was very specific. Maybe it was a download and I was supposed to tell you guys. It was so random, but I thought it was really cool. I love idle information. But I heard in Japanese, no, Teresa. Oh gosh. In Japan, I heard in Japan that you are supposed to like, there's something called ma or may or ma. Am I saying it correctly? It's M-A. And what that means is when there are two people, usually a married couple, but when there are two people who know that they are better than this, they are stronger than this, whenever arguments or conflict arise, Jade, stop, sweetie. They usually say, let's take 3 minutes of ma, or may, however you're supposed to say it. But let's take 3 minutes of ma to pull back and allow ourselves to meditate, to think on it, so we don't say anything that we don't mean, or we don't do anything that we don't do. We actually operate from clarity. And I think I was supposed to receive that because I was supposed to tell you guys that. So yeah, for whoever this contract or bind or situation is with, make sure you guys know that at the end of the day, y'all want to choose each other. You want to choose each other. I see here that things will turn in your favor, things will get better, but there is something that you are going to have to face, all right? You guys may start your day like this. It may arise a little bit. I do know that it is temporary. This is confirming that it's temporary, especially because we got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, things are going to change, but definitely in the favor, and not necessarily of just you, but for the both of y'all, okay? In y'all favor. in favor of the situation, in favor of the contract, because right after that is the devil. All right, so nevertheless, you guys chose each other. So whether this is a friendship, whether this is a business partnership, whether this is a spouse, someone you love, you're dealing with in romance right now, whatever. All right, something may happen where there's a disagreement, but y'all are better than this. Y'all will rise. It's going to take whoever's vibrating low to rise, but y'all will rise together. All right, so yeah, choose each other. Hi, honey. How are you? Welcome and good morning. Oh, well, depending on what side of the world you're on. But let me go ahead and pull one oracle card to leave you guys with. And this was actually a pretty quick one. Hi. So cute. All right, so we got resilience. The card we pulled was resilience. You guys are very resilient, all right? Resilience is your source of strength in challenges. Resilience. So when these challenges arise, because I did say that there are some challenges that are going to come today, okay? But we're ready for it. We're protected, and that's one of the reasons why we do things like this when we start our day, okay? So that we can be aware and we walk our day with intent. But they're saying here that you are very resilient. I saw that with the Nine of Cups. This isn't something that you're new to. This isn't something that you're shy of. You've done this. You've been there, done that, all right? So you know how to overcome a challenge. You know how to overcome a hurdle. So this situation is nothing to a boss. You got this, all right? Just remember to stay resilient. Know that you, excuse me, Jade. Know that you are stronger and that you will get through, okay? Know that you are strong and that you will get through. You will overcome. And you keep that mindset. Remember that it's temporary. This is temporary. This is so temporary. The energy that we've been reading on my channel lately has been superb. Like, we've been vibrating so high. So the fact that something like this creeps in, you know, that's warranted. We saw that coming. We saw it coming. We've been vibrating so high. There are ebbs and flows of life. So, you know, that's not to say, oh, you can't be on a high for too long. Eventually something negative is going to happen. No, that's not true. But it's just the magnetism of life, you know, where there's something really positive, you can expect a negative to try to creep its way in. And here's the negative. But they try it, though. It only happens because it's inevitable. It only happens because it's inevitable. Does it have power over you? Absolutely not. And that's what they're saying. All right, so you're very resilient. You're super resilient. Something that's a little disappointment is small compared to the rest of the amazing days that you're going to have in your life. All right, like, think of it so small like that. Like, this is so small, this is so tiny. I'm gonna be in a better mood tomorrow. I'm gonna be in a better mood tonight. Things are going to change like that. All right, so you're very resilient. Keep that resilience. You got this. Today is going to be an amazing day. Nevertheless, whatever challenge that is ahead of you, don't let it bring you down. Do you guys hear the cat? She's like right at the mic. I don't know if she's purring. She always purrs. No, she's not purring right now. Okay. She's just in you guys' faces. So funny that the camera's off. Because she never does this. But this is adorable. She's just very clingy today. She's feeling the love. But okay, guys. That concludes the tarot tea and coffee for today. That was beautiful. That was lovely. Thank you, Spirit Team, for the insight, the heads up, the warnings, or anything that we needed to hear today. Very grateful. And I'm glad that you guys were able to tune in as well. As far as any announcements that I have, again, we join here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Today is Wednesday, so the next time we meet will be Friday. And do we have any other announcements? Other than that, yeah, if you're interested in a personal read, please contact me, reesrising@gmail.com. Allow up to 24 hours. I changed my policy. I'm a little prompt now. Allow up to 24 hours for a response, and I'll definitely go ahead and lock you in, all right? Thank you guys so much for the support. I love y'all so much. Truly. Really do. Go ahead and turn those notifications on so you're always aware for when I go ahead and I do these lives or any other lives that I may offer. And I will see